Welcome YouTube world to Nets 27 Sports Channel. Today is May the 14th. Today I'm talking boxing. Today. I want to give my commentary over this weekend's fight between Rollie Romero and Mario Barriosus for the WBA Super Lightweight Championship that was on Showtime last night. I want to comment on that video. And this is straight fire right here. This is straight fire. This is a video y'all really want to listen to. Okay, so I'm going to give my honest commentary, and please understand, it's not personal. Both fighters I respect as men and as fighters, so this is nothing personal. This is purely technical analysis. Straight, no chaser, no cap. Okay, as y'all know or didn't know, Rollie Romero won the championship by a controversial stoppage by referee Tony Weeks. But at the time, it was a very boring fight. But during the fight, Mario Barriosus was the aggressor. He was constantly backing up Rollie Romero, and he also dropped Romero, I believe, in the second round with a left hand. And put Rollie Romero down in the second round. So it was a very competitive fight, but a very, very boring fight. Rollie Romero barely threw 20 punches around. He was backing up constantly, getting himself out of range, reaching with his punches, missing with a lot of his punches. Looked very amateurish. But one thing Rollie Romero has is punching power. And if he hits you, he can hurt you. And he did hurt Barroso, I believe in, I think it's the ninth. I think this was the ninth round where he hurt Barroso. He knocked him down, but he kind of pushed him down. He hurt him, and then he cuffed his head and pushed him down. It shouldn't have been a knockdown, but once again, the incompetency of Tony Weeks will reveal itself even more so as I finish this video. But it was nonetheless called a knockdown by Tony Weeks. Okay, so Barroso was still hurt to some degree, but not really staggering around. You know, where he looked like he needed the fight to be stopped. Nonetheless, the fight continued, and you know, he made it out. I think he made it out the round. He made it out that round. But let's get to the stoppage. The next round, he was hurt, and he was up against the ropes. They were exchanging punches. It wasn't like Rollie Romero was cleaning up on Mario Barriosus. He was throwing some haymakers. He was throwing some hard shots, but they weren't landing. They were not landing. Yes, Barriosus was hurt, but the fight was far from being stopped. You got to at least land a clean punch or two. Rollie Romero had Mario Barriosus up against the ropes, and he landed not one clean punch in that whole exchange. And Tony Weeks stopped the fight, and it's over. And I'm looking at this fight, and I'm like, I can't believe what the fuck just happened. I can't believe it. And so Rollie Romero wins the WBA Super Lightweight title with a lot of controversy. And afterwards, I think he said he wants to fight Tank possibly in a rematch. And if that happens, you know, I'm gonna get to that. And he also said he'd like to fight possibly fight Ryan Garcia next. So nonetheless, Rollie Romero is the new champ at WBA Super Lightweight Champion, defeating Mario Barriosus 10th round knockout. At the time of the fight, I had basically Mario Barriosus winning every single round. Now here's the criticism. Here's the criticism that's coming. And this is nothing personal against Rollie Romero, nothing personal against him. You know, I think he's a charismatic fighter, very exciting fighter at times, and he is very exciting because of his punching power. He can end a fight and get you hurt real quick. So he's a very dangerous fighter. But at the same time, he's very amateurish. He really needs to tighten his game up. I mean, he's a professional fighter. He reaches with his punches too much. That's number one. He doesn't keep both his hands up. He doesn't display any defense. No defense, no head movement. He don't know how to slip and counter shots. Slip and counter with punches. He uses his legs as his defense. He backs up too much. He backs up. When a guy is coming forward, he may stay in the pocket, but he'll back up, get himself out of range to where he can't stand and counter and land any shots. He moves around too much. He needs to stop moving so much. He needs to stay in the pocket. If not stay in the pocket, take a couple steps back, then jump back in. He moves around in circles, wasting energy, getting himself out of range to be able to land punches. He fights like an amateur. And for his trainer, man, Rollie Romero, bro, if you want to get better, you need to get rid of that weak-ass trainer that you got. That dude is sorry. I was listening to Rollie Romero trainer during in between the rounds, during the Showtime broadcast, and I'm listening to this dude. I don't hear any relevant instructions that he's giving his fighter. Oh yeah, now you're getting into rhythm. Now you get into rhythm. What the fuck does that mean? That's not instructions. You're supposed to be giving your fighter instructions. No wonder Rollie Romero is still the same fighter who hasn't improved at all. At all. He's still the same fighter pretty much. No improvement at all. Since the Tank Davis fight, none. Looks like he got worse. What kind of advice is that to give your fighter when he's losing every round? You need to tell your fighter what he needs to hear. He needs to hear, Rollie Romero, you lost every round, bro. You need to step up, start throwing punches, and back this old dude up. That's what you need to do. I ain't hear nothing like that from Rollie Romero trainer. That dude is sorry. If I'm in his camp, he's gone. ASAP. That's a poor ass trainer, bro. You got a poor ass trainer. That dude need to go. You don't know. I'm listening to this dude asking myself, dude, what fight are you watching? What rhythm? Rollie Romero had no rhythm. He was losing every fucking round. That's your trainer, Rollie Romero. That dude is your trainer. That's your trainer. I heard no words of advice, technical advice, from Rollie Romero trainer in between rounds. So Rollie Romero, he won the fight. Congratulations. It's not his fault the referee stopped the fight. But going forward, Rollie Romero is really going to have a short career. As long as he got that guy as his trainer, I'm not going to say his name, but y'all, if y'all saw the fight, y'all know who I'm talking about, black dude with the dreads. If that's your trainer going forward, bro, you're going to have a real short career because that guy don't know boxing. He don't know technical analysis in boxing, and he don't like no fire. He don't tell you straight like it is. That dude capping for you, and you losing every fucking round, bro. You ain't doing nothing right. You're not landing no punches, no jab. You still pulling straight back, which is why you got knocked down. That's something a trainer is supposed to correct. That is something a trainer is supposed to tell his fighter. He's supposed to give his fighter instructions, not encouragement, not false encouragement. Like, yeah, now you getting in the rhythm. Fighter don't need to hear that. A fighter needs instructions on what he needs to do to start winning the fight. A fighter needs to know, you need to pick up the pace, bro. That's what a fighter needs to know. Rollie Romero got a weak-ass trainer going forward, and Rollie Romero keeps a trainer like that in his camp, you're going to have a short career, bro. A real short career. You're not going to beat none of the top guys. You fight Tank again, you get knocked out. You fight Ryan Garcia, you get knocked out because you have no technical skill. Fundamentally, you have no fundamentals. And you don't have a trainer who can teach you fundamentals and who can tell you what you need to fucking hear. You can have a short career, Rollie Romero, but congratulations to Rollie Romero. Like I said, this isn't personal. It's not personal. I've been watching boxing. I'm an ex-fighter myself. I've been watching boxing a long time. This was a piss-poor performance, and Rollie Romero is going to have a real short career. He's not beating none of the top guys at 140. None of them. And he got a gift. This fight, he got a gift. He got a gift win over Mario Barriosus. It should be an immediate rematch. Immediate rematch. Immediate. Now, I'm going to get to Tony Weeks. See, this is what makes boxing such a corrupt sport. When you have referees who aren't held accountable for the decisions that they make. This fight should be a no contest. That fight should not have been stopped. Not one single flush punch landed during those last 5 to 10 seconds. They were exchanging shots. Well, they weren't exchanging shots. They were both throwing. Mario Barriosus landed 2 shots. Rollie Romero barely landed 1. Barely. And it wasn't even flush. He was all balanced, kind of mushed him. That's all. He didn't land no punches. How can you stop a fight when no punches are being landed? I've never seen that before. Tony Weeks need to be fired and suspended pending investigation. Pending investigation, he needs to be suspended. He needs to be suspended. He needs to come up. We need to watch the tape, and you show us where you saw a punch landed that justified you stopping this fight. This is what makes boxing on a lower totem pole of sports. The corruption and the incompetent referees, or referees with agendas, who those agendas may come from the promoter. Just saying. But that was a bad look, a bad stoppage. Tony Weeks need to be investigated and suspended immediately. There needs to be a rematch between Rollie Romero and Barroso. If anything, this fight should be called a no contest, and it should be an immediate rematch. Immediate. And Tony Weeks, if it's up to me, will never referee a fight ever again. I would fire his ass. Say, you're out. I'm kicking you out the sport of boxing. We don't need referees like you that are corrupt and incompetent. I'm kicking your ass out of boxing. Tony Weeks got to go. Got to go. I said, yeah, he should be suspended. But if it's up to me, I'm kicking him out of boxing. I say, you're done. You're done. We need honest people who are gonna do an honest job. We don't need corrupt referees. That's gonna destroy the boxing. That's why boxing is where it's at, on the bottom of the totem pole of sports, because of dumb shit like this that we saw last night. You know, just a shame. But once again, big ups to both fighters. Wasn't their fault the referee stopped the fight. But Rollie Romero going forward, gonna have a real short career. Because he don't have a trainer that can that number one knows boxing, and number two don't really teach this fighter anything. Gonna have a short career, Rollie Romero. Get you a real trainer, homie. And if you can't stand criticism, if you can't take the criticism and roll with it and improve your boxing game, you don't need to be fighting. Period. That's all I got. Once again, my name is Amin. This is Nectar 27, where I talk boxing, no cap, NBA basketball, professional football. But that's all I got. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And once again, thank you for coming to this channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. My name is Amin. This is Nectar 27. Have a good Mother's Day.